Hello, collective. You know what it is? If it resonates in your life, to be or to come or is, you take it. Okay? So, first things first, make sure our message is here. I don't know what's going on in a apartment complex or some sort of house in here, but there is karmic masculine, okay, that could have some sort of entity on them. Like it's giving demonic, okay, like maybe the devil is like using them to attack you and like the people you know, or this is gonna happen randomly in your apartment complex, somebody's apartment complex. I feel like there's a karmic masculine that's eagerly looking for chosen ones, okay? I don't want to be like that. Heavy on a karmic, like, but it's like they have this weird obsession with you, okay? And what I was tuning into, okay, um, message wise, is this karmic masculine. I don't know if they're Caucasian, okay, but I feel like this is not about race, but they could definitely be a Caucasian male, very big, very muscular, like one of those gym bros, like on the outside, this person looks very fit, very handsome, okay? But they're batshit crazy. And I feel like what I was tuning into it, they have an entity on them. That's it. Now, to kind of simplify it, in reality, like for instance, if somebody is being spiritually attacked and you don't know what it is, you know, if you know about spiritual attacks, some people they will probably view that as somebody that is like legit crazy. They're a narcissist or they're evil. They might not know the ins and out of somebody being spiritually controlled, right? It would probably look like a psychosis, but it's not. And from experience, what I noticed every time you elevate or shift into like a new chapter in your life for the better, there was always somebody that's gonna be like the villain in your story. You get me? Okay, but this is not like any type of like this is much bigger than somebody hating, like somebody actively like how I was viewing this entire thing collective is they want to hurt you and they're willing to hurt other people to get to you. But it's not them. So again, like in reality, for whatever reason, they would be like, oh, they just had like a mental breakdown or they just had a psychosis or they are like, you know, depressed or whatever. But it's not. I don't know how to explain it, but I do want to say that I, again, I sound like a broken record, but I pray, okay? Cleanse your energy, all that. Um, for some of you guys, this karmic masculine that looks really good to everyone else, but you know that something is off with them or they shifted their energy towards you, okay? And now they're behaving like the fucking Terminator. Okay, it's so weird, but what else? Yeah, I was tuning into them, following you around, trying to open doors, like if following you through the stairs, other people terrorizing them. It's almost like they were on a mission sent by the devil to hunt you down. Okay, Um, and then, hey, listen, they may not be Caucasian. They might be. I do know that you were terrified of the people in the apartment complex, or somebody is gonna like freak out. Um, this might also resonate for some of you guys. They could have wanted to have sex with you, so they could have had some sort of like pictures with you or taken pictures of you. I don't know if this is a stalker or this is like a karmic ex that couldn't get their way, or somebody that you were talking to and all of a sudden you just like you don't want to deal with them, and their spirit just went freaking Darth Vader in a bad way. And they're just like, oh, I cannot sleep with collective. I've been fantasizing, I've been imagining so much, and I can't get to them. So they're trying to get to you in your dreams, spiritually, energetically, and like you could have a lot of weird ass dreams about this person. Heavy on if at first glance, yes, we were dating or we had sex a long time ago. All of a sudden, I don't know, maybe you probably definitely elevated your energy or changed for the better, and now the darkness in them is like, it's almost like they were feeding off you while you guys were together, or at least dealt with each other, or at least when you guys were an elevating collective, they kind of, I don't know, maybe they got some sort of reward because of that, but nonetheless, based on the message I got today, I guess they're on the hunt for you. Okay, whether it's karmic masculine in any shape or form, heavy on a karmic masculine that either wanted to sleep with you, or you guys already slept together, dated, things of that nature. For some of you guys, I feel like you haven't slept together, and they were just imagining, and the fact that you cut them off is like making them crazy, like literally crazy. Okay, message number one. Message number two. Um, it's so funny because when I was tuning into this message later on, like I was in a weird mode, like personally, and then one of my friends sent me like a movie recommendation and talked about um, like scammer. They were like the elite scammers or whatever. So maybe you're dealing with a scammer as well, collective. Okay, this person that looks good on the outside, and now that you don't want to deal with them, they were probably they tried to scam you spiritually in person or whatever, and you're just like, no, you can't have my energy or access to me, and now they're going crazy. Okay, that could also resonate with somebody. On to the next message. Okay. um I don't know if this is like a childhood situation, like this took place when we were like younger, or I guess just still in school. But first things first, somebody's sister, an Aries female, might be like, this is not like what I was doing. The entire thing is like somebody's sister. It could be an Aries sister, or could also be a cousin. Um, but they might go like have like a mental breakdown because of like a marriage. Okay, a marriage, divorce, or separation. Like either it's them entering into marriage, divorce, or separation, or somebody doesn't want to do it in relation to them. So we get that was that first message within that message. And then an Aquarius male Could also be acting a bit crazy as well. And this is not give like this is more so depression, acting out. It's given borderline. So there's like one Aquarius person that might go through some sort of borderline moment. An Aries sister, friend, cousin could also be going through the same thing. Um, I will say this: the Aries feminine was talking about how something is on their neck, okay? And that could be symbolic for like there was this like wart situation. And this is gonna sound very movie-esque, but if you guys have seen The Matrix, that whole plug-in thingy, right? That they have when you're attached to the Matrix. Maybe, but it wasn't like that. Like how I was viewing it is like the symbolism here. I would say something was on their neck, and you were trying to help them, and you try to take it out. Like you're trying to like get it, yeah, help them out of it, right? To remove it because it wasn't that big. And maybe they've been suffering for so long as something that has been on their shoulders, quote unquote, their neck. And you don't really think too much of it. And then at some point, they just go through like a psychosis. Um, yeah, I just saw them like being very frustrated after you try to help them because it didn't work. And then they'll kind of like very erratic, like jumping everywhere. It was given like ADHD, ADD, manic. Okay, um, and you were kind of like, oh my god, what the heck is going on? All right, maybe they haven't been diagnosed, and it's gonna be like a late diagnosis or something. And then they dropped a wedding ring. This Aries female. So it just I don't know. And they dropped the wedding ring. They dropped the wedding ring, or the box and the wedding ring. It just fell out of their hand, and it's kind of like maybe somebody's going through some sort of mental exhaustion, and it's like. But I do feel like they might be misdiagnosed. Maybe somebody's just don't want to be married anymore, or they just feel exhausted, you know? Or they thought that they would be married, but that partner is on some BS. This could have been your childhood situation, or they're coming back saying that they wouldn't marry you, and either way, I feel like an Aries female would not take this to heart. Like no matter the outcome, it's almost like the Aries female would deem us the crazy one, the sister friend. Um, okay, and then in terms of the Aquarius male, you could be the Aquarius male or you're dating an Aquarius male. They're also going through some sort of like mental breakdown here. I don't know. I'm getting so much like messages in relation to like mental health, spiritually, physically, or like spiritual attack. But I will say this though, just yesterday I got bits and pieces for everyone, and then I got bits and pieces for like certain names, Camilla, Nicole. I will say this, so the names I got today was Laura, okay? So you could also be in the mix of this. And then after Laura, I also got London. Okay, so somebody could have the name London, or they live in London, somebody lives in London. London is very symbolic here. As in, I got it as a message collective, London as well as Laura. Okay. Um, Again, I don't have any like cards to clarify. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I also woke up. So um, yeah, it's scary. I did hear from like one of those like spiritualists the Instagram that It is like a portal. Okay, like on the 7th of December, there's gonna be like a shift. So this, like, personally, whenever I get very vivid messages, personally, it happens during like the full moon, new moon, any heavy transitions like the Lion's Gate and so on. And I don't know everything at heart, but when people are talking about Pluto transiting into Aquarius, things of nature, and I'd be, checking the calendar and so on, I'd be like, oh, okay, something is actually taking place, because most of the times is it can be quite deep, but never as vivid, I just wanted to explain that. There were like for a moment that I was like getting a lot of messages pertaining to like the galaxies and galactic areas. So listen, when I say my messages, they come and go in seasons of weirdness, but I feel like it's gonna resonate with somebody, okay? So 1919 on the clock. So I'm just gonna look it up online. It talks about aligning the principles of the law of manifestation and attraction. So basically, you have the power to create your reality, but I feel like linked to this message, I also feel like somebody's trying to create your reality. Like they're trying to form your life. Going back to what I said about somebody doesn't feel like they have control of their life, they could feel like they could be manipulated, so they're just gonna crash out, like, be mentally just exhausted, or they want you to be in this energy, or they want your person to be in this energy, or they want to hunt you down and scare you. Like somebody wants actively to control you or control the outcome of your guys' life. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna link the 1919 just on based on my intuition here, but taking from the what you guys are gonna see on Google is this: aligned with principles of the law of attraction and manifestation. Okay, um, and they talk about you have to stay positive and so on, so that doesn't. But you got my channeled message, so we're gonna leave it at that. Um, Also, something might also take place during Sunday. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Mm, Side note: whoever has this weird ass narcissistic, demonic, karmic masculine after them, you have soul tribe family that is like vouching for you, like spiritually and physically. Like I don't know if you're gonna find them literally as your neighbors, or somebody is like coming in and praying for you or protecting you in some way. Because I don't want to. I want to trade lightly here. Some of the things I mentioned as messages, a lot of it they take place in reality. For some of it, it's like symbolism. You get me, okay? So, but I have seen weird stuff in reality and also spiritually, of course. So yeah, I feel like if somebody's like karmic masculine here, just don't take wall to rejection, and they're just like by any means necessarily I'm gonna try to get them, but it's like they have like what's the name of it, like a lust demon. Oh, you know what, thank you guys for listening. Okay, please, 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 um check your house. Okay, check your electronics. If you know you have like a crazy karmic masculine ex, current, past, heavy on the past, um forget about the gender. Just make sure that you do what needs to be done, because I don't, this man is not stable. It's not. It reminds me very much when I talked about somebody's like in this fatal attraction in the Scorpio reading a few months ago. But it's worse. It's almost like now they have like linked up with like the devil to get to you. Like it's giving that. And again, in reality, a lot of people will be like, oh, but they're so handsome, so charming, and they look so good. Unbeknown to them, they're full blown psychopath, sociopath. That message, when I was tuning into it, it was pretty scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That was like really, ugh, you know? Anyways, these are all the messages. Thank you for stopping by. And good luck. All right. Hello again. So, I was also tuning into this song, "Doing Just Fine" by Boyz II Men. So I will probably do like a music channeling. Okay, I don't know if it's like a twin flame situation or just a regular soulmate. But I will do one of those music channeling here with that. But again, it could be linked to this reading. I really hope not. But long story short, I'm just gonna go based on the lyrics. It's a masculine energy here. They're talking about they're fine. They feeling betrayed. They're feeling that you did them wrong, cheated. Suffering here, but they're just gonna fight through it. Okay, so for all this to say, somebody could just go around and be like they're totally fine, they're good, but they're really hurt. And all of that I mentioned could be the aftermath of you hurting them. I really hope that is not the case, okay? Or you being hurt by them, whether you're the male or female watching collective. But I would do like, because that song straight after all of the messages, okay? And you guys know I'm big on symbolic signs. So, but what we're gonna do is I will do like a collective separate message, because I still channel songs and tunes and frequencies, even if I don't do it on a day to day basis. Between you and me, I feel like somebody is trying to tamper with my gifts and don't want me to be actively on here. There was just a few days ago, I myself didn't want to continue to do messages at all. So I haven't like getting it as frequently, not in the sense of music channelings, okay, because that's what's actively active on YouTube. Um, But at the end of the day, I guess wherever it feels a bit confused in where they are in their destiny and what they're doing, and I'm speaking for myself as well. Like, if God has appointed you with certain gifts and purpose, like nothing can take that away. There might be delays and confusion and setbacks, uh, and attacks. But if it's for you, it's for you. Because trust me, I would have literally during that point in time in my life where it's like I want to drop all of this, right? Um, because I'm just seeing a lot of people talking about new age and cards just not being the way to go, especially with my belief system. So I was like, but me channeling messages like this and songs and like clear audience base, seeing in the spirit, hearing in the spirit, all of that. That is not something I've been like meditating and practicing and praying for. Like that, it just happened. Okay, that's the thing. It just happened. Like but I guess it's less now because I just feel like, you know, but that, hey, maybe somebody's also like going through this. I know a lot of my peers, even they do what they do, and I feel like I do things differently. But I'm grateful for God to show me the people that still like, yeah, we can still have faith in the Most High and still, deliver messages, even if it's in this way or that way. It does encourage me, but then I feel split because on the other hand, I also know people that are very deep into religion and Christianity specifically, but religion in itself, and it's like where I'm at is just, not from God and so on. So I'm a little bit, but it's like, it's weird because for me, again, like there is no meditation song, music, or because if there was, there would be something to also shut it off and completely take it away. But here I am. So yeah. Sorry guys, this is not story time. But hey, thank you for watching. I will do it actually later on today if you guys are interested. You could just see that there is this masculine here that just going through it because, you know, he really hurt them. And it's not them being crazy or psychosis or crashing out and trying to contact friggin' low vibrational forces to get back at you. And it's just simply heartbreak has really done a number on them. And that's it. Okay. I'm also tuning into treat me like somebody. So this masculine, aside from them also doing well or acting like they do because they have to, they wish that you would have treat them as somebody. Okay. So that's for whoever resonates. Okay. I probably already did the whole breakdown, but I may or may not do like an actual card based reading. We will see. Let me know.